the cracks in your smile, the way you looked away for a while. A shadow danced in your eyes, but I chose to believe your lies. You whispered promises under the moon, while your secrets were hiding in the room. Every word felt like a melody, so sweet, but beneath it all deceit laid its feet. And I knew deep down something wasn't right. The silence between us burned brighter than light. Still I held on tight, hoping love would mend. But now I see, this is where it ends. Lies and silence, they tore us apart. Your broken vows cut straight through my heart. In every echo I hear your betrayal. Love turned to ashes, nothing left but denial. Photographs of us still hang on the wall, but our memories feel like ghosts in this hall. Your touch used to heal, now it scars. Each moment with you feels like stolen stars. You painted dreams in color so bold, yet behind them truths grew cold. Now I'm standing here lost in the rain, trying to wash away the pain. And I knew deep down something wasn't right. The silence between us burned brighter than light. Still I held on tight, hoping love would mend. But now I see, this is where it ends. Lies and silence, they tore us apart. Your broken vows cut straight through my heart. In every echo I hear your betrayal. Love turned to ashes, nothing left but denial. I gave you everything, my soul laid bare, but you traded honesty for empty air. Now I'll find strength in letting go. Let the music carry what words can't show. Lies and silence, they broke who we are. Your cruel hands left wounds that won't cure. In every tear there's fire anew. From the ruins I'll rise without you. So take your lies, let them fade away. I'll write my story in a brighter day. When love bites hard, let the music heal. These scars will whisper but no longer reveal.
You said forever in a whisper soft as rain. The silence spoke louder in your late night games. The moon knew secrets that your smile never told. And I held on to a hand growing cold. You drew a love that felt so wide and deep, but you painted it with promises you couldn't keep. When truth meets scars, it bleeds in quiet places, where echoes cry and memory erases. I found your lies between the lines we wrote, in the quiet pauses, in the loving notes. When truth meets scars, the heart learns how to flow. I traced your scent on the side of my doubt. Each kiss a thread I had to rip out. You left like sunset fades behind the shore, and I stood erect, waiting for love no more. Your touch was warmth dipped in winter's chill, a masterpiece forged from a broken will. When truth meets scars, the pain becomes the art, etched in the corners of a shattered heart. You hid the knife in your sweetest line, said I love you while crossing the line. When truth meets scars, I see with broken eyes. Now I breathe where your shadow used to fall, stronger though I once had nothing at all. You broke me wide but didn't break me whole. Your betrayal carved space for my soul. When truth meets scars, the bleeding turns to light. I walk alone, but I walk upright. You were the storm, but I was the sky. Now I rise, no longer asking why. When truth meets scars, the truth learns how to fly. There's peace in knowing what you lost was they crossed, crowing.
I caught the scent of her perfume on your jacket late last night. You said it must be nothing, but your eyes just lost the fight. The way you held me lately felt more hollow than the moon, and silence filled the spaces where your sweet words used to bloom. I saw the flicker in your smile, like a candle hiding lies. Guess I've been sleeping with a stranger, with my heart in disguise. You wore love like Sunday best, but left me tattered in the rain. You kissed me with a whisper that spelled someone else's name. All the dreams we painted bright turned to shadows overnight. Now I see through your alibis. You broke me with a heart in disguise. The pictures on the dresser still pretend we're doing fine, but I see the ghost between us in the corner of my mind. Your phone lights up at midnight with the name you try to hide, and suddenly our fairy tale reads like a book of lies. I wore hope like worn out dinner, thinking time can make it right, but the truth came wrapped in silence and a heart in disguise. You wore love like Sunday best, but left me tattered in the rain. You kissed me with a whisper that spelled someone else's name. All the dreams we painted bright turned to shadows overnight. Now I see through your alibi. by the cold that crept in slow. You were here but somewhere distant, where my love could never go. You wore love like Sunday best, but left me out there in the storm. You held me like a memory that no longer kept you warm. And now the truth is crystal clear in the pain behind your eyes. You were never really mine, just a heart in disguise. Now I'm done reading between the lines. You were just a heart in disguise.
We carved our names in the bark of June, swore the stars would never fade too soon. You laughed like truth, I believed in the sound. Now silence is all that echoes around. There were shadows in the sunlight I refused to see, but love paints over warnings far too easily. Now the letters you wrote feel like knives in my hands. You were building your lies in a house we had planned. No ashes of love, no fire, no flames, just the cold where you left me. Only betrayal remains. You said you were working late again, but the scent on your coat told me where you'd been. A stranger's touch wore down your rain, while I was still riding our wedding hymn. I begged the wind to bring me truth, or at least some grace, but it only whispered your name in my empty place. Now the letters you wrote feel like knives in my hands. You were building your lies in a house we had planned. No ashes of love, no fire, no flames, just the cold where you left me. Only betrayal remains. And I've burned the bed where we once lay, ripped out the pages but still they stay. A ghost in the mirror, where's your face? It smiles with the ease of your disgrace. So I drink to the night that I can't reclaim, to the vows that you broke and the scars that still stain. No trace of affection, no sweet refrain, just silence and sorrow. Only betrayal remains. Only betrayal and your name in the rain.
I lit a candle for the truth, but all it did was burn the lies clearer. Your touch still lingers in the folds of time, like perfume clinging to a crime you swore you'd stay. But love like yours was made to fray. You smile like stars, but kiss like frost. Every promise, another cost. I gave you pages, raw and real. You scribbled lies across the seal. I saw the warnings in your eyes, but dressed them up in sweet disguise. Now silence tells the loudest truth, and echoes dance inside this booth. You're gone, but not forgotten, like shadows on my skin, like ashes in the wind. You're gone, but still I feel you, where pain begins to bloom in the corners of my room. I found your lies between the lines, in every I'm late in silent signs. You left like thunder, soft and slow, a quiet storm I didn't know. The lipstick shade that wasn't mine, the shift in tone, the lack of time. Your guilt was dressed in calm replies, but truth was bleeding through your lies. We were poetry turned to prose, love unraveled, thread by ghost. You haunt the verses I still write, but never make the wrong things right. You're gone, but not forgotten, a ghost beneath my skin, a war I couldn't win. You're gone, but I still hold you in places I can't mend, where dreams and endings blend. Love
Doesn't die, it decays in pieces. And you left me holding the rock. Let me hold the rock. She stood between silence and storm, and I stood between her and my tears. The sky never spoke, but her eyes did. Whispers behind lips that never meant what they said. Cold coffee and colder mornings. I should have known love doesn't lie in the light. She stood between her and my tears, where promises cracked and disappeared. And I kept bleeding in the quiet, where her forever turned into a riot. I traced her name in the fogged up glass, while she wrote someone else in her past. Every hug a curtain pulled tight, hiding the truth that avoided the light. You said you'd never leave, but your silence screamed louder than any goodbye. Every lie you told still echoes where I used to dream. Between her and tears I found the space,
lonely storm I confused for warmth. Now I walk the silence between her and my tears.
You used to hum my name in the dark. Now all I hear is the sound of your spark, fading out like a cigarette kiss, gone without a word, no goodbye, no twist. I should've known when you stopped looking back. Every whisper turned into a crack. Your phone lit up more than your eyes, and love started dressing in disguise. Your silence hurts louder than lies, a quiet war beneath your eyes. I begged for truth, you gave me space, left me dancing with your empty place. No need to scream, no angry words, just your silence, baby, and damn it hurts. I replay nights we didn't speak, counting your cold like counting weeks. You made me doubt my every move, like love was mine alone to prove. I found her name between your lines, in broken texts and crooked signs. I traced betrayal in your sleep, secrets you were too scared to keep. Your silence hurts louder than lies, a quiet war beneath your eyes. I begged for truth, you gave me space, left me dancing with your empty place. No need to scream, no angry words, just your silence, baby, and damn it hurts. So here's to the love that lost its sound, to every truth that can't be found. You said nothing, and in that nothing I heard everything.
I saw the cracks in your smile, a fleeting shadow behind your eyes. You whispered love, but it felt so fragile, like glass about to shatter under skies. Your touch was warm yet distant somehow, a melody faded fading into silence now. I should have known, I should have seen. The truth hides where dreams intervene. Every lie has its own rhythm. Every secret hums a hymn. But tonight, the echoes collide and I hear the other side. On the other side of truth, where promises turn to ash and dust, I found the pieces of us undone, buried beneath the weight of what we've become. Oh, oh, on the other side of truth, love bleeds out, leaving no proof. The scent of you still lingers here, a ghost of moments once sincere. But photographs don't tell the whole. They frame the lies, they steal my soul. Your laughter haunts these empty halls, a symphony of broken calls. Each step I take unravels more, the threads that held our fragile core. Every kiss had its deception, every glance carried infection. Now the silence screams too loud and I'm lost within the crowd. On the other side of truth, where promises turn to ash and dust, I found the pieces of us undone, buried beneath the weight of what we've become. Oh, on the other side of truth, love bleeds out, leaving none to you. I walked along the moonlights, you've asked about your lights, and I saw you hand in hand, someone else across the land. No tears fell, just numb despair, for something real was never there. The lies you told, the vows you broke, were chains I couldn't uncle revoke. On the other side of truth, where shadows dance and hearts uncouth, I let go of all we tried to say, letting time wash me in its grave. Oh, on the other side of truth, even love can't hide from proof. Now I stand where echoes fade, in a world where trust begins to wane. The other side, it called my name and left me free, though scarred by shame.
Dim light flickers on your old love note. Ink has faded, but the light still glows. You wrote forever in such careful prose, but silence between words is what I now know. Your eyes were fireworks on borrowed time, kisses like riddles that never did rhyme. I should have known, should have seen the signs, that you were a poet in the art of disguise. Crying between the lines, heard every I love you said just right. You held me close, but you were miles behind. Now your truth is through the neon line. I'm crying between the lines, where your fiction kissed my foolish mind. All the roads that goes to retro light. I'm crying, crying between silence screams when trust is dead. And now I trace the space where love once slept, a story told in secrets left unread. I'm crying between the lines of every line you said just right. You held me close, but you were miles behind. That truth leaks through the neon night. I'm crying between the lines where your fiction kissed my foolish mind. Our lives are ghosts in retro light. I'm crying, crying between the lines. So here's my vow, just written in scars. I won't chase shadows or broken stars. You lost a heart that saw your lies, but I found the truth between the lines. I'm done crying between the lines.
I saw your shadow in the glow of midnight skies, a silhouette of secrets you swore to disguise. The whispers in the hallway, the echoes in my mind. Each step you took behind me left ashes I can't find. Oh, the silence screams louder than words you didn't say. Every lie you told is a debt I'll never pay. Beneath the weight of stars we fell apart tonight. All that's left is sorrow, your name drowned in lies. In the name of lies, you shattered me whole. Caught your betrayal into my soul. And now every breath tastes bitter, every tear turns cold. This heart you broke won't mend, it's lost its hold. The photographs still linger on walls we used to share, but they're fading fast like promises thin as air. You wore deceit like armor, and I played the fool. Blinded by devotion, bound by golden rules. Oh, the sun screams louder than words you didn't say. Every lie you told is a debt I'll never pay. Beneath the weight of stars we fell apart tonight. All that's left is sorrow, your name drowned in lies. In the name of lies, you shattered me whole. Caught your betrayal into my soul. Never tastes bitter, every tear turns cold. This heart you broke won't mend, it's lost its hold. Tell me, was it worth it? The thrill of his embrace, trading vows of forever nights of grace for fleeting nights of gray. I gave you everything, yet you chose to deceive. Now these wounds will fester and I'll never believe. In the name of lies, you shattered me whole. Count your betrayal into my soul. Your red tastes bitter, every tear turns cold. Oh, and it's lost its hold. So here I stand alone beneath skies of endless gray, haunted by the fragments of what could have stayed. In the name of lies, I let you go. The scars remain etched in the dark long after the show.